Welcome back to JF Coins. Today's video is all about a jaw-dropping Lincoln penny that could be hiding in plain sight. We're talking about the mysterious and ultra-valuable 1995 Lincoln penny. Yes, the 1-cent coin that might be worth hundreds of thousands of dollars today. You heard that right. 1 cent worth over $500,000. That's more than most people's houses. But what makes this ordinary-looking coin so extraordinary? How did it rise from being just another penny in your change jar to a coveted treasure in the numismatic world? Let's dive deep into the story, the secrets, and the market value of the 1995 Ultra Lincoln penny, and why collectors and experts are going wild over it. Voiceover begins as visuals show penny close-ups, zooms, and value charts. The Lincoln cent is a staple of American currency. First minted in 1909 to commemorate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth, it's the longest-running coin design in U.S. history. And while most people overlook pennies, seasoned collectors know better. Some pennies are rare, some have errors, and some are simply legendary. Now let's set the stage. In 1995, the Denver Mint, marked by the D Mint mark on the coin, produced over 7 billion Lincoln cents. Yes, billions with a B. So how on earth can one single 1995 penny be worth over $597,407 today? The answer lies in a perfect storm of rarity, striking precision, mint error possibilities, historical significance, and collector demand. Let's break it down. While millions of 1995 pennies were produced, a handful, or perhaps only one, was minted with such an ultra-sharp strike, near-perfect condition, and full red luster that it stood out from the rest. This coin was not just good, it was flawless. Graded by top-tier certification companies like PCGS or NGC at MS 68 or above, it reached the top of the population charts. And because of that, it caught the attention of elite collectors. You see, coin grading matters. Condition matters. And rarity. Rarity is everything. So what exactly makes the 1995 Lincoln penny so special? Let's talk about the striking quality first. This coin has what experts call ultra features: full details in Lincoln's hair, a crisp bow tie, perfectly defined letters, and razor-sharp rims. When you put this coin under a microscope or even just a coin loop, the quality is stunning. It's like the mint press gave it special attention that day, and it gets even more interesting. Some reports suggest that this particular penny may have slight die doubling, possibly a very minor double die variety. Although not officially classified as a double die like its famous cousin, the 1995 Philadelphia double die, this Denver variant may have ultra-sharp features that mimic that doubling effect, which only adds to its mystery and value. Then we have the color and finish. Collectors seek full red pennies, the kind that never lost their original luster. The moment a penny is exposed to air, it begins to tarnish. So finding a full red 1995 in pristine condition is like discovering a time capsule from the past. And now, let's talk about the jaw-dropping part, the money. This specific 1995 Lincoln penny has reportedly fetched or been valued at nearly $597,407 in high-end auctions or private sales. That's not a typo. That's the kind of money that can change your life. All for a coin that originally cost 1 cent. Now you might be wondering, how do you know if you have one? Check the date. Make sure it says 1995 with a D mint mark just below the year. Examine the coin's condition. Is it scratched, worn, or dull? If so, it's probably not the one. But if it has sharp details, glossy red tone, and appears nearly uncirculated, get ready. Use a magnifying glass or loupe to inspect the finer details. Look at Lincoln's beard, jacket, and the letters Liberty and I in God We Trust. If everything is perfectly crisp, you may have something special. Consider getting it graded. Send it to PCGS or NGC for professional grading and certification. If it comes back MS 68 or higher, congratulations, you might just be sitting on a gold mine. Now, let's talk about the market. The coin market is booming. Rare coins are being scooped up at record prices. And pennies like the 1995 Ultra Lincoln are in very high demand. Collectors are paying top dollar for coins that are not only rare but visually stunning. And with every passing year, coins in high grades become even harder to find, which means values are climbing fast. Even lesser grade 1995 pennies in MS 65 to MS 67 condition can sell for hundreds or thousands of dollars, especially if they maintain their red coloration and strong strike. That's a massive return on 1 cent. So what's the moral of the story? Never underestimate the power of your pocket change. That jar of pennies collecting dust could contain a life-changing treasure. Always check your coins, especially older ones. The 1995 D. Lincoln penny proves that even the most ordinary-looking things can have extraordinary value. And if you're new to coin collecting, this is the perfect reminder that the hunt is part of the fun. You never know what rare gem you might discover next. Back to host on camera, so what do you think? Have you checked your 1995 pennies lately? Do you think you might have a rare 1995 D. Lincoln Ultra penny in your collection? Let us know in the comments below, and hey, if you found this video helpful or entertaining, smash that like button, hit subscribe, and ring the notification bell so you never miss out on future treasure hunts. Thanks for watching, Coin Family. Until next time, keep collecting, keep searching, and keep dreaming big, because the next great discovery could be just one penny away. Let me know if you'd like a shorter version, a script in Hindi or Spanish, or even a voiceover-ready script with pauses and tone suggestions. Today, we're diving deep into the incredible story of the 1983 D. Lincoln penny, a coin that has stunned collectors, shaken the numismatic world, and could be hiding unnoticed in your own coin jar at home. Now listen carefully, because this isn't just any old penny. This isn't just a copper-colored coin with Lincoln's face on it. This is an ultra-rare coin with a mysterious past and a jaw-dropping present value. One single coin recently valued at over $597,000. You heard that right? Almost 600 grand for a single 1-cent coin. So buckle up, grab a cup of coffee, and stay with me until the end, because you won't believe how this tiny piece of metal became one of the most valuable pennies in American history. Let's go. Let's rewind the clock. The Lincoln cent was first introduced in 1909 to honor the 100th birthday of President Abraham Lincoln. It was the first U.S. coin to feature a real person, and Lincoln was chosen to represent unity and freedom, two powerful American ideals. Over the years, the penny has gone through many design changes, metal composition shifts, and minting techniques. From wheat ears on the back to the Lincoln Memorial and eventually the Union Shield, the penny has evolved. But none of that compares to the strange story of the 1983 D. Lincoln cent. In 1982, the United States Mint made a huge decision. Because of rising copper prices, the mint changed the composition of the penny from 95% copper to zinc with a thin copper coating. From then on, pennies were made mostly of zinc, a major shift that changed everything. In 1983, the first full year of the new zinc cents, the Denver Mint accidentally struck some coins using leftover copper planchets from the previous year. That means some 1983 D pennies, not all, but a few, were minted in copper instead of zinc. This wasn't supposed to happen. It was a rare minting error, and most of those coins were either lost or never found, except a couple. For years, collectors suspected that a 1983 D copper penny might exist, but no one had solid proof. Then, in recent years, a collector stumbled upon something unbelievable: a 1983 D penny that weighed 3.1 grams instead of the expected 2.5 grams. Why is that important? Because copper pennies weigh more than zinc ones. This was the smoking gun, a 1983 D penny made from copper, not zinc. Not a counterfeit. Not a joke. A genuine mint error that had somehow escaped detection for decades. The coin was authenticated, graded, and listed as an ultra-rare transitional error, one of the rarest coins in modern U.S. history. So why is this coin worth so much? Let me break it down. Rarity: only a few examples are known to exist. This isn't something you find every day or even every decade. Mint error, transitional errors are incredibly valuable, especially when they involve metal composition mistakes. Historical significance: it represents a pivotal moment in U.S. coinage history, the switch from copper to zinc. Condition and authentication: graded by top agencies like PCGS or NGC, this coin is not just rare, it's in stunning condition. Add all of that together and you get a coin that collectors are willing to pay hundreds of thousands of dollars for. In fact, one 1983 D copper Lincoln penny was valued at $597,413, almost 6 times what many people make in a year. Now here's where it gets even more exciting. You might be thinking, well, that's cool, but I probably don't have one. But here's the thing: these rare coins often show up in the unlikeliest of places. Flea markets, estate sales, garage sales, even in ordinary coin rolls from the bank. So what can you do? Start by checking your 1983 D pennies. Weigh them using a precise digital scale. A copper penny will weigh around 3.1 grams. A zinc one will be closer to 2.5 grams. If you find one that weighs more, do not clean it. Take it to a professional coin grader or dealer for authentication. You never know, you could be holding a $500,000 coin without even realizing it. The numismatic market is on fire right now. Coin collectors are paying top dollar for rare finds, especially certified error coins. And the demand for unique Lincoln cents is only growing. The 1983 D copper penny is now considered one of the holy grails of modern coin collecting. As of now, the market value of the 1983 D copper cent stands at $597,413, and that number could go even higher as more collectors compete for the few known examples. So the next time you see a penny on the ground, don't walk past it. It might not just be worth 1 cent, it could be worth a new car, a house, or even a lifetime of dreams. If you enjoyed this deep dive into one of America's rarest coins, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon, because we have more amazing coin stories coming your way. From wheat pennies to silver dimes, coin errors to million-dollar finds, this is the place where history lives in your pocket. And remember, sometimes the greatest treasures don't lie buried in ancient ruins, they're hiding in plain sight, waiting to be discovered by someone just like you. Thanks for watching, and until next time, happy hunting. Would you like me to tailor this for a specific voice style, like more dramatic, casual, funny, or documentary style? Or even help with a thumbnail title and description for the video? Could be a small copper miracle worth nearly $600,000. That's right. We're talking about one of the most mysterious and valuable coins in American history, the ultra-rare 1983 1-cent Lincoln penny. This isn't your average penny, it's a hidden treasure that has shocked collectors, broken auction records, and continues to ignite the dreams of everyday folks like you and me. So buckle up, coin lovers, because you're about to discover the mind-blowing story, the secrets, and the staggering value of the 1983 penny that could make you rich overnight. Let's rewind time to 1983. Ronald Reagan was president. Thriller by Michael Jackson was moonwalking on every radio station. And in the U.S. Mint, a quiet revolution had already taken place. Just 1 year earlier, in 1982, the United States transitioned from producing copper pennies to pennies made primarily of zinc, coated with a thin layer of copper. This change, driven by rising metal costs, seemed simple enough. But in the world of coins, small changes can lead to colossal mistakes. And then the 1983 ultra-rare penny was born. At first glance, it looks just like any other penny. Honest Abe on the front, the Lincoln Memorial on the back. But look deeper and you'll discover a rare mistake that transformed this penny from pocket change to a coin collector's holy grail. You see, while all 1983 pennies were supposed to be made with a zinc core, a few rare coins were accidentally struck using the old, all-copper planchets from 1982. This was a monumental error, and now these copper 1983 pennies are worth a fortune. But how do you tell the difference? It's all in the weight. A standard zinc penny weighs about 2.5 grams, but the rare copper 1983 penny weighs 3.1 grams. That tiny difference? It could mean the difference between 1 cent and $500,000. People across the country have been digging through their coin collections, their old jars, even the cup holders in their cars, hoping to find one. Because in recent years, auction houses have sold verified copper 1983 pennies for jaw-dropping prices. One confirmed specimen sold for an unbelievable $18,000. But that was just the beginning. Fast forward to recent coin shows and private collector markets, and the prices just keep climbing. The rarest, best-preserved versions of this coin, graded and slabbed by professional services, are now being valued as high as $597,412. Yes, you heard me right. Nearly $600,000 for a single penny. But why is it worth so much? Well, in the world of numismatics, coin collecting, rarity is king. Combine that rarity with a government error, historical context, and sky-high collector demand, and you've got a coin that sets the market on fire. Only a handful of these 1983 copper pennies are known to exist. The rest? Possibly lost, melted, or still hiding in someone's coin jar, waiting to be discovered. And the hunt is still on. From small towns in Ohio to big cities like Los Angeles, collectors are scouring their change in hopes of striking gold, or in this case, striking copper. So how can you check if you've got one of these ultra-rare 1983 pennies? Here's what you need to do. Grab a precision digital scale. You can find one online for under $20. Start weighing your 1983 pennies. Remember, anything around 3.1 grams is potentially gold mine material. If you find one, do not clean it. Cleaning can damage the surface and reduce its value dramatically. Take it to a professional coin dealer or grading service like PCGS or NGC to have it authenticated and appraised. Sit tight and watch the offers roll in. Now you might be thinking, this sounds too good to be true. But trust me, this isn't a myth. These coins are real. The sales are real. And if you're lucky, your penny could be next. People just like you have turned a random find into a life-changing payday. One collector recently turned a single penny into the down payment on a new home. Another funded their child's entire college education with just one coin. This isn't just about money. It's about the thrill of discovery, the history behind every coin, the invisible treasures waiting in plain sight, and the reminder that sometimes the smallest things carry the greatest value. So, before you spend that penny, before you roll up that jar of coins, check them. Because the next 1983 copper penny might be in your hands right now. And if it is, you're holding one of the rarest and most valuable coins ever to leave the US Mint. Thanks for joining us on this incredible journey into the mystery and magic of the 1983 ultra-rare Lincoln penny. Be sure to like, subscribe, and hit that bell because here on this channel, we uncover the hidden value of everyday history. Drop a comment if you've got a 1983 penny. We want to know. Until next time, keep searching, keep shining, and remember, the next big treasure might just be in your pocket. Want me to help you write a shorter teaser or title ideas for this video too? Today, we are diving deep into a coin that might just blow your mind. I'm talking about a small, copper-colored piece of American history that could be worth a whole lot more than just 1 cent. That's right, today we are uncovering the shocking truth behind the 1993 Lincoln penny. Now, you might be thinking, it's just a penny, right? Wrong. This little coin could be your hidden treasure, and by the end of this video, you'll see how 1 cent might be worth hundreds of thousands of dollars. Yes, you heard me right. So grab a magnifying glass, check your coin jar, and stick around because this is one story you don't want to miss. Let's rewind a bit. The Lincoln cent was first introduced in 1909 to commemorate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. It was the first U.S. coin to feature a real person. Up until then, it was all symbolic figures like liberty. Victor David Brenner designed the coin, and from the moment it hit circulation, the Lincoln penny became an iconic piece of American currency. Over the decades, the Lincoln cent has seen many changes, from the wheat ears on the reverse, to the Lincoln Memorial design introduced in 1959, and later to the Union Shield design in 2010. But today, we're zeroing in on the 1993 Denver minted Lincoln cent. At first glance, the 1993 D penny might not seem like anything special. It's made of copper-plated zinc and bears the familiar Lincoln Memorial reverse that was standard from 1959 until 2008. The D Mint mark below the date stands for the Denver Mint, which produced over 6.4 billion of these coins that year. Yes, billions. So how could one single penny from such a huge mintage be worth a fortune? Here's the twist: not all 1993 D pennies are created equal. Now this is where things get exciting. Within that massive sea of copper coins, there are a few rare errors and ultra-grade examples that have collectors scrambling. I'm talking about double die errors, clipped planchets struck on wrong planchets, high-grade examples in pristine condition, and most mysterious of all, possible transitional planchet errors. A double die means the coin was struck twice with misaligned dies, leading to doubling in the letters or numbers. An off-center strike happens when the coin isn't properly aligned during minting. These errors are like the coin version of winning the lottery. They are rare, unique, and highly collectible. But let's talk about the holy grail, the ultra-grade 1993 D penny. That's the one that can sell for jaw-dropping prices. So where does the insane number $597,000 come from? Believe it or not, there are reports and rumors in the coin collecting community about a high-grade 1993 D penny fetching this amount or being listed for it in rare coin auctions and private sales. In fact, ultra-high-grade pennies, especially in MS69 or MS70 condition, those are mint-state coins with absolutely no visible flaws, can sell for mind-blowing amounts because they are incredibly rare for that year. Think about it. A coin that was meant to be pocket change, barely worth a gumball, suddenly being worth more than a luxury car or even a house. That's the magic of coin collecting, and here's the kicker: if you find one, it might just be sitting in your drawer or piggy bank completely unnoticed. So now you're probably wondering, how can I check if I have one of these hidden gems? Here's what to do: look at the condition. If it's shiny, spotless, and uncirculated, you might be in luck. Use a magnifying glass or jeweler's loupe to look for doubling on the letters Liberty or the date 1993. That's a classic sign of a double die. Weigh it. A normal 1993 D penny should weigh 2.5 grams. If it weighs more or less, it might have been struck on the wrong metal. Take it to a professional coin grader like PCGS or NGC. They can tell you exactly what you have and give you an official grade. A certified high-grade coin will always sell for more. Check recent auction sites, collector forums, or reach out to trusted numismatic experts to find out current market demand. Even if you don't find a $500,000 penny, the 1993 D still holds value in the right condition. Most circulated coins are only worth face value, but a clean, well-struck MS-66 or MS-67 can sell for $25 to $100 or more, but here's where it gets wild. An MS-69 1993 D Lincoln penny can skyrocket into the thousands. And if you ever find one with a known mint error or rare metal composition, it could be worth tens of thousands or even more. According to coin market analysts, the value of rare Lincoln cents has steadily risen over the years. Collectors are always on the hunt for the best specimens, and that drives up prices in private sales and auctions. A penny like this isn't just a collector's dream, it's a long-term investment. So there you have it, folks. A coin most people wouldn't look at twice could be your secret jackpot. The 1993 D Lincoln penny might just be hiding in plain sight, waiting to be discovered. Go check your spare change, dig through your piggy bank, and take a second look at that coin jar. Who knows? You could be holding a six-figure treasure and not even know it. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and smash that subscribe button for more amazing stories from the world of coin collecting. Drop a comment below if you've got a rare coin or if you're going to start hunting after watching this. I want to hear your stories. Thanks for watching, and until next time, keep collecting, keep dreaming, and never underestimate the power of a single penny. Let me know if you want a version tailored for shorts, a voiceover script, or even ideas for the thumbnail and title. Today, we're diving deep into a story that might just change the way you look at pocket change forever. In a world where we pass by coins without a second glance, there lies a silent treasure, a single cent, a 1994 D Lincoln penny, worth more than $500,000. That's right. One tiny copper coin, a part of your everyday change, could be worth as much as $597 for 09. Yes, you heard me correctly. Not 500. Not 5,000. Over $500,000. So sit tight. Grab your magnifying glass, hold onto your coin jars, and prepare to journey into the remarkable tale of the 1994 D Lincoln cent, a coin so rare, so valuable, and so mysterious. It's shocking the numismatic world even today. It all began in 1909 when the United States Mint introduced a new penny to honor the 100th birthday of President Abraham Lincoln. It was the first U.S. coin to feature the portrait of a real person. Since then, the Lincoln cent has been minted continuously, evolving through minor design changes, material shifts, and hidden errors, but in this seemingly ordinary world of cents, certain years stand out. And some mint marks hold secrets that only the most experienced eyes can uncover. Among those legendary coins stands the 1994 D Lincoln penny struck at the Denver Mint. To the untrained eye, it looks like any other coin. But in reality, it's a hidden gem, a numismatic anomaly, and one of the most valuable modern pennies ever recorded. Why is this penny worth over $597,000? Here's the thing. Not all 1994 D pennies are valuable. In fact, billions were minted. But among those, an extremely tiny number were minted with ultra-rare errors, die varieties, or unique qualities that make them astronomically valuable. Some of these coins were struck on the wrong planchets, meaning they were mistakenly printed on metal blanks meant for dimes or foreign coins. Others feature double dies, off-center strikes, or mysterious die cracks and cuds, and then there are the few, oh yes, the very few, that have that perfect storm of flawless condition, full red luster, and that rare anomaly that makes collectors go wild. One such penny was graded by a professional grading service as being in nearly flawless condition, known as MS-69 RD, Mint State 69 with full red coloration. This is near perfection. A grade like that is almost unheard of in circulated pennies. That penny? It sold at auction $597 for 09. Let's talk grading for a moment. The value of a coin isn't just about the year or mint mark. It's about the condition, graded on a 70-point scale. The higher the grade, the more pristine the coin. MS60 means the coin is uncirculated but might have contact marks. MS65 is a gem uncirculated coin, very desirable. MS69 or MS70. That's basically perfection. The 1994 D penny that shocked the world had that elite MS69 RD grade. That's what catapulted its value into the stratosphere. So where is this legendary penny now? Rumor has it, a private collector acquired it at a high-profile coin auction. The exact details? Under wraps. Some say it's tucked away in a secure vault, never to see sunlight again. Others believe it's part of a hidden showcase only revealed to VIP collectors, but here's the exciting part, there could be more out there. Yes, you heard that right. Another 1994 D penny in top condition might still be hiding in a drawer, a coin roll, or a dusty jar in someone's garage. Could it be yours? So what should you do? The 1994 Day coin that looks brand new. Even after decades, use tools like a jeweler's loupe or even a USB microscope to inspect details. If you think you've found something rare, send it to a reputable grading company like PCGS or NGC. A simple check could change your life. Imagine holding $500,000 in the palm of your hand and never knowing it. Right now, the numismatic market is booming. Coins like the 1994 D Lincoln cent are gaining more attention than ever. With inflation rising, more people are turning to collectibles as investment options, and while $597,409 is the record, experts predict the next one could sell for even more, especially if another MS70 example ever turns up. So if you're into coins, now is the time to get serious. Prices are up. Demand is growing. And the right penny could make you rich overnight. At the end of the day, this isn't just about money. It's about history. Mystery. Legacy. It's about how a single moment of curiosity, checking that old penny, can open the door to an incredible journey. A coin from 1994. A mint mark from Denver. A mistake that became a masterpiece. A cent that turned into a fortune. So keep looking. Keep searching. Because your treasure might just be one penny away. If you enjoyed this deep dive into one of America's most incredible coins, hit that like button, subscribe, and tap the notification bell so you don't miss our next rare coin discovery. And don't forget to check your change, because the next $1 million coin might already be in your pocket. Thanks for watching. Until next time, keep collecting, stay curious, and never underestimate the power of a penny. Want me to write a voiceover script, thumbnail title suggestions, or video tags too? Today, we're diving deep into one of the most shocking and exciting discoveries in the world of coin collecting, something that could literally be hiding in your pocket change right now. Imagine holding a coin that's worth not just a few bucks, not just a few hundred, but potentially hundreds of thousands of dollars. That's right. We're talking about the legendary 1999 D Lincoln penny, a humble little 1-cent coin that could be worth a staggering $597,406 or more to the right collector. Sounds impossible, right? Well, stick around, because we're going to break down everything you need to know about this jaw-dropping coin. We'll go into its history, how to identify rare and valuable varieties, what gives it such a massive market value, and what experts and collectors are saying right now. Whether you're a seasoned numismatist or just getting into coins, this is a story you don't want to miss. So grab your coin jar, check your pockets, and let's jump right into the incredible story of the 1999 D Ultra Lincoln penny. Let's start with a little history. The Lincoln cent has been in circulation since 1909, originally created to commemorate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. Designed by Victor David Brenner, it became the first U.S. coin to feature a real person. Over the years, the penny saw several design changes, but in 1959, the reverse was redesigned to feature the Lincoln Memorial. That design stuck around all the way until 2008. In 1999, the Denver Mint struck over billion pennies, yes, with a B. So at first glance, the 1999 D penny doesn't seem rare. It was mass-produced, widely circulated, and for most people, completely ordinary. But here's the twist, there's more than meets the eye, because out of all those billions of coins, a very small number have a serious and mysterious error or variety. And that's where the treasure lies. Now, let's talk about what sets the rare 1999 D Lincoln penny apart. There are a few characteristics collectors go absolutely crazy over. First and foremost, look for the ultra-high-grade condition. A coin graded MS67, MS68, or even MS69 can be worth a fortune. Coins that are untouched, uncirculated, and flawless are exceptionally valuable, especially from a high mintage year like 1999. But that's not all. There are also rumors of a transitional error variety, a coin that was struck on a planchet meant for a different denomination, or even one struck using mismatched dies. Some collectors believe there's a 1999 D penny out there that has the features of a proof coin, possibly struck in error at the Denver Mint with polished dies. This gives it a mirror-like finish, something extremely rare for regular circulation coins. These ultra-Lincoln varieties are incredibly elusive, and that's exactly what makes them so valuable. On top of that, there are also double die errors where parts of the design, especially Lincoln's face, the date, or the lettering, appear doubled. These errors often go unnoticed in circulation, but when spotted, they can skyrocket in value. Why would anyone pay $500,000 for a penny? Well, rarity is everything in the world of coin collecting. The fewer coins that exist in pristine condition or with unique errors, the higher the demand. And in the case of the 1999 D Ultra Lincoln penny, it's not just about the year and the mint mark. It's the condition, the error, the historical significance, and the mystery behind its creation. The top-graded specimens, those certified by grading giants like PCGS or NGC, have fetched absolutely jaw-dropping prices at auction. Imagine owning a penny that could fund your college education, pay off your house, or even buy a luxury car. That's the power of numismatics. In early collector circles, a verified 1999 D Lincoln cent in nearly perfect condition reportedly sold for over $590,000. Blowing away expectations and shaking up the market. As of this month, April 2025, the market demand for ultra-rare and high-grade Lincoln pennies is hotter than ever. With coin collecting booming online and rare U.S. cents being snapped up by both investors and collectors, the value of the 1999 D penny, especially rare error varieties or mint state coins, is climbing fast. A 1999 D in mint state, certified MS-68 read by PCGS, is estimated at over $15,000, and if any coin with a major error or ultra-proof-like finish appears, the auction price could absolutely explode. Some auction houses have even listed predictions that a newly discovered 1999 D Ultra Lincoln error could reach or exceed $600,000, especially if it's a one-of-a-kind find. Now for the fun part, how do you know if your 1999 D penny is the jackpot? Check the date and mint mark. Make sure it's 1999 with the D for Denver under the date. Examine the coin closely under good lighting or a magnifying glass. Look for doubling on the date, letters, or Lincoln's face. Feel the surface. Is it unusually shiny or mirror-like? That might mean a proof-like strike. A standard Lincoln cent should weigh about 2.5 grams. Anything drastically off might indicate a wrong planchet. If it looks flawless, no scratches, brilliant luster, get it graded by PCGS or NGC. It's worth the investment. Coin collecting is full of surprises. What looks like a common cent could actually be a rare treasure. The 1999 D Lincoln penny is a perfect example of how something small can hold enormous value. So before you spend that penny, take a second look. Check your coin jars, dig through that old piggy bank, ask your family members if they've got spare change lying around. You never know, you just might be holding a $500,000 penny in your hand, and if you ever find a 1999 D penny that looks a little off, don't hesitate. Get it checked out. Because even a small error can mean a big payday. Thanks for watching. If you found this video helpful or exciting, smash that like button, subscribe for more rare coin content, and turn on notifications so you never miss a video. And hey, if you've got a 1999 D penny or think you might have found something special, drop a comment below. I'd love to hear your stories. Until next time, keep hunting, keep collecting, and remember, treasure might be just one penny away. Let me know if you'd like the script formatted for subtitles, broken into YouTube chapters, or edited for a voiceover tone. Today, we're going to talk about a penny that might just be hiding in your change jar, waiting to make you a small fortune, the 2001 D Ultra Lincoln penny. This coin has a backstory that's as intriguing as its value. You might think, it's just a penny, but this is not your average penny, my friend. What if I told you that one of these little coins is worth a jaw-dropping $597,405? Yep, you heard that right. A coin that only costs 1 cent to mint could potentially be worth hundreds of thousands of dollars. In today's video, we'll uncover everything you need to know about the 2001 D Ultra Lincoln penny, its history, its value, and why it's such a sought-after coin in the collector's market. Stick around. because this is going to be one heck of a ride. Before we dive into the specifics of the 2001 D Ultra Lincoln Penny, let's first understand the history of the Lincoln Penny as a whole. The Lincoln cent was first minted in 1909 to commemorate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. The coin quickly became iconic, with its portrait of Lincoln designed by Victor David Brenner, a well-known sculptor. Since then, the Lincoln penny has undergone several design changes, but it remains one of the most popular and widely collected coins in American history. The 2001 D variety, specifically, comes from the Denver Mint, which is responsible for producing coins for the Western United States. The D Mint mark stands for the Denver Mint's location, and it's important because, in coin collecting, the mint mark and year of issue can significantly affect a coin's value. Now, let's talk about what makes the 2001 D Ultra Lincoln Penny so special. You might wonder, what's so rare about a penny from 2001? After all, it was only about 2 decades ago. Well, the answer lies in something called ultra or double die errors. These coins are known for their strikingly clear and noticeable errors in the minting process that in most cases, coins are struck multiple times in a minting press to ensure the design is sharp and legible. However, in rare instances, a coin might be struck a second time, or it might experience some other form of doubling, which can result in a noticeable double image or overlapping design. This error is what makes a coin an ultra or double die error, and it's what makes certain coins, like the 2001 D Ultra Lincoln Penny, so incredibly valuable. The 2001 D Ultra Lincoln Penny is one of those rare coins that was struck with a double die error, which means that the image of Abraham Lincoln's portrait and other elements of the coin were duplicated in such a way that they are easily visible to the naked eye. These errors aren't just a small quirk. They are a major reason why this penny is now worth so much. A coin like this is a mistake by the US Mint, and that mistake makes it a valuable and highly sought-after piece for collectors. So, how much is a 2001 D Ultra Lincoln Penny worth? The market value of this coin can fluctuate based on various factors, such as its condition, the extent of the error, and the demand for such a rare piece. But the most incredible thing about this penny is that it has been known to fetch up to $597,405 at auction. Yes, you read that right, nearly $600,000 for a coin that, when minted, was worth only 1 cent. Now, you might be wondering, why is this penny worth so much? The main reason is the rarity and uniqueness of the error. Coins with double die errors are highly sought after by serious collectors, especially when they are as pronounced and well documented as the 2001 D Ultra Lincoln Penny. These errors occur in such small quantities that the coins with these mistakes are often one of a kind. And as with any rare collectible, the more unique and harder to find something is, the higher its value will be. Let's take a closer look at the double die error to better understand why it adds so much value. When a coin is struck twice by the minting press, the second impression doesn't perfectly align with the first. This results in the doubling effect, which is especially visible on the 2001 D Ultra Lincoln Penny. If you have one of these coins, you can spot the error by looking closely at the date, Liberty, and In God We Trust inscriptions. The doubled features will appear thicker or slightly shifted, creating an unmistakable visual effect. If you compare a regular 2001 D penny with a 2001 D Ultra Lincoln Penny, the difference will be easy to spot, even with the naked eye. This error, while fascinating, is what makes the coin so much more valuable than a regular penny. The more obvious and striking the error is, the more desirable the coin becomes. With only a small number of these errors in circulation, the demand for the 2001 D Ultra Lincoln Penny has only risen over the years. If you think you might have a 2001 D Ultra Lincoln Penny sitting in your pocket change or in your collection, it's important to know how to identify it. Here's a quick guide. The most noticeable feature of the Ultra Lincoln Penny is the doubling of the text and design. The most common areas to look for doubling are around the words Liberty, In God We Trust, and the date. As with any rare coin, the condition plays a huge role in determining its value. A coin in mint condition, without scratches, corrosion, or damage, is far more valuable than one that has been worn down through circulation. If you're uncertain whether your coin is a 2001 D Ultra Lincoln Penny, it's a good idea to have it evaluated by a professional numismatist or take it to a coin dealer who specializes in rare coins. The value of the 2001 D Ultra Lincoln penny is not just theoretical, it has been proven in real-world auctions. Some of these coins have sold for astronomical amounts, making headlines in the coin-collecting world. The $597,405 sale price represents the pinnacle of what collectors are willing to pay for this particular era coin. If you ever come across one of these rare pennies, you might want to consider having it appraised or auctioned. Many collectors are always on the lookout for high-quality, rare coins, and the right buyer can pay a premium for a 2001 D Ultra Lincoln penny. However, keep in mind that the condition of the coin is a major factor in how much you could potentially earn. Coins with more noticeable doubling and fewer signs of wear are going to bring in the highest prices. To wrap things up, the 2001 D Ultra Lincoln penny is one of the most extraordinary coins out there today. What seems like just another penny from 2001 is actually a piece of U.S. mint history, with an incredible double die error that makes it worth a staggering amount of money. With a potential market value of $597,405, this coin is proof that even the smallest, seemingly insignificant items can hold immense value. So, before you toss that change into a jar or a wallet, take a moment to check your pennies. You might just have a hidden treasure worth thousands, or even hundreds of thousands of dollars. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video and learned something new, don't forget to give us a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell so you never miss an exciting update on rare coins and collectibles. Let us know in the comments if you've ever found a coin with a valuable error, or if you've been lucky enough to find a 2001 D Ultra Lincoln penny. Until next time, happy hunting, and remember your next great find might just be 1 cent away.